the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency public hearing for the American Organic Energy LLC project. It is 10:04 a.m. on February 10th, 2022. I'm going to read the public hearing notice for the record. Notice is hereby given that a supplemental public hearing pursuant to Article 18A of the New York State General Municipal Law will be held by the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency, the agency, on the 10th day of February 2022 at 10 a.m. local time at the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency, second floor, 1 Independence Hill, Farmingville, New York, 11738, in connection with the following matters. American Organic Energy, LLC, a New York limited liability company, on behalf of itself and or the principals of American Organic Energy, LLC, and or an entity formed or to be formed on behalf of any of the foregoing, collectively the company, has requested the agency's assistance in connection with the acquisition of a leasehold interest in an approximately 8.2 acre parcel of land that is encompassed as part of a larger 62 acre parcel of land located at 445 Horse Block Road, Yaphank, New York, 11980, the land, and the construction and equipping of an approximately 60,000 square foot building to be located thereon, including without limitation pre-processing equipment, odor control, anaerobic digestion tanks, byproduct processing, gas cleaning, and compression engines, the improvements and equipment, and together with the land, the facility for leased by the agency to the company and used by the company in its business as an anaerobic digester to process food waste, oils, grease, and grass clippings to be converted to clean energy, clean water, and soil products. The facility will be initially owned, operated, and or managed by the company. The agency previously conducted a public hearing with respect to the facility on June 19, 2019. Subsequent to the submission of the original application by the company to the company notified the agency of a change in ownership structure of the facility and requested that the agency consent to amend the application, the amendment to the application, to reflect that the company will be owned by AOE Holding LLC, a limited liability company organized and existing under the laws of the state of New York, the AOE Holding, to be the 100% owner of the company. AOE Holding will be owned by Charles Vigliotti, Arnold Vigliotti, and Verity Energy LLC. The agency contemplates that it will provide financial assistance to the company in the form of exemptions for mortgage recording taxes in connection with the financing and or any subsequent refinancing or permanent financing of the facility, exemptions from sales and use tax in connection with the construction and equipping of the facility, and abatement of real property taxes, all consistent with the policies of the agency. A representative of the agency will, at the above stated time and place, hear and accept written comments from all persons with views in favor of or opposed to either the proposed financial assistance to the company or the location or nature of the facility. Prior to the hearing, all persons will have the opportunity to review on the agency's website, brookhavenida.org, the application for financial assistance filed by the company with the agency and an analysis of the costs and benefits of the proposed facility. Due to COVID-19 protocols, all persons attending the public hearing will be required to wear face masks and maintain proper social distancing. Members of the public may also attend the public hearing by video conference by accessing the following link, us02web.zoom.us. It continues on, it's on our website, and entering passcode 117657, Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency, dated January 31st, 2022, by Lisa M.G. Mulligan, titled Chief Executive Officer. There is nobody who's come in to make comment, but I did receive 2 emailed comments that since there's only 2, I'm going to read them into the record, although if there were more, I would not do this. The first one says, "Dear Ms. Mulligan, I write to express my opposition to the project proposed by American Organic Energy LLC and the IDA involvement therein. Please include this written statement in the record of the hearing today as fully as if I had spoken in person or virtually." This proposal is another in the long stream of spot projects approved in the Town of Brookhaven without full review of the environmental impact, quality of life impact, financial impact, and social environmental justice impact upon the residents of this particular part of Brookhaven. The town has failed to adequately inform the community of what, if any, overall plan is in place for waste reduction and disposal and the means to achieve that. It has not adequately received community input into any decision-making regarding these issues, and it has failed to consider how serial IDA decisions that have granted real property tax exemptions, i.e. pilots, affect all members of the community, of our community. For example, pilots are taken into account when New York State NYSED determines the amount of state aid available to the individual school districts, among other things. Has the IDA received a report detailing this impact? There appears to be no overall coordinated plan for how to plan for our area, and the IDA's failure to insist upon a comprehensive plan prior to even considering this current application makes it appear that the IDA has not done the due diligence expected of your agency. Recognize that by granting approval of tax exemptions, you are creating perhaps unintended consequences for other budgets and other tax-bearing communities. I urge you to exercise the due diligence required here and in all applications coming before you. Sincerely, E. Ann Hayes. I also received a comment from the school district. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read that one as well. Okay, the second comment that I received says, good afternoon, Ms. Mulligan. In regard to the notice of public hearing concerning American Organic Energy LLC facility, having witnessed and experienced significant community interest and concern over environmental issues specifically related to the Brookhaven landfill, the district respectfully requests that this project go through appropriate reviews by federal, state, and local authorities. And in that review, our community residents should be included in the discussions and have say in the matter. Thank you, Dr. Joseph Gianni, Superintendent of Schools, South Country Central School District. We're going to leave this public hearing open for about another 20 minutes. It's open for people to join either through Zoom or in person. It is 10:32 a.m. on February 10th, 2022. This is the public hearing for the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency for the AOE, the AOE LLC project. There has been no further participation or comments. Hearing none, seeing none, I'm going to close this public hearing. Thank you.